So when you get out here and see these colonies, you will see the power of racism. The largest shrine to white supremacy in the history of the world is at Stone Mountain, Georgia. Amazing, huh? For each state of the Confederate States of America, there's a plaza and a monument talking about the contributions of that state in trying to overthrow the United States of America. Because the purpose of the Civil War was an insurrection against the United States of America after Abraham Lincoln had been elected president of the country. So there's North Carolina, Virginia, South Carolina, Texas, Arkansas, Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, Florida. They were all states of the Confederacy. And as we walk around, you will see other plazas. But they started creating monuments to the Confederacy in 1866. The first one was at Gordon, Georgia, near Augusta. But the one that was most significant was in Romney, West Virginia, which really was not a member of the Confederate States of America. Virginia was actually one state that's now West Virginia and Virginia. And so the western part of the state did not want to join with the Confederacy and rebel against the United States of America. So that's when the state of West Virginia was created. But there was a county in West Virginia that was loyal to the Confederacy. And in 1867, they put up a monument that said, "The daughters of Old Hampshire," that's the name of the county, Hampshire, "erect this tribute of affection to her heroic sons who fell in defense of Southern rights." In defense of Southern rights. Of course, the rights were to maintain the institution of slavery. This war was plain and simple a fight to maintain slavery, the enslavement of African men and women in perpetuity. There was already a great movement of abolition prior to, even at the time of the formation of the United States of America, the original 13 colonies. And many of the colonies, the southern colonies in particular, ensured that there was something in the Constitution that protected them. For example, the 3/5 compromise is in the Constitution of the United States that was repealed. And so what it did was, since there was a bicameral legislature, that is House of Representatives based on population, and then senators, 2 for each state. The House of Representatives was based on how many people were in a particular state. So, of course, the southern states wanted to count all of their slaves for representation in the Congress. And the northern states said, no, just count free people. So the compromise was that they would count every slave as 3/5 of a person, 60% basically. And from that has begun, this country has always recognized white supremacy as the way to go. America should finally stop and say, enough is enough. We should recognize every person as a free person, equal, as it says, we are supposed to be the land of the free and the home of the brave. But we are not free in America. Oppression still exists of people of color, both black, brown, and yellow.